Hello guys, it's JB here again with another episode of the Burnley Career Mode. So we're looking to bounce back in the Champions League now after a frustrating time of it at home to Leicester on Saturday. We've got a match here this Wednesday night coming against Shakhtar Donetsk as we start the defence of our European crown that we won superbly against Barcelona last season. Our defence starts against Shakhtar Donetsk, a team that we can't underestimate. As it proved, it turned out to be quite one of those. It actually turned out to be one of those nights at Turf Moor. Well, this is it. The eyes and the cameras, not so much transfixed on Stutty, but his Burnley troops as they go into battle in defence of their European crown, which they won last season. They've got Atletico Madrid, Shakhtar Donetsk, who they play tonight in the final, the Dutch team in their group. The first, of course, their opponents from are Shakhtar Donetsk, who are a decent European side, have proved themselves over many years. And basically, it's more or less the same team that took to the field against Leicester on Saturday. In fact, it's the same team that started the match, with all them keeping their places. They didn't really do too much wrong in terms of the way they played, despite drawing the match. Well, I want to give you one or two names to watch out for in the Shakhtar's lineup as Turf Moor prepares itself for what could be another famous European night. Patov is the international goalkeeper. He's the Russian, Ukrainian keeper. Yeah, most of them are from the UK. Marinos and Bernard and Kononenko can really mix in the midfield. Shapanenko, of course, one of the two holders there. And there are really big danger men, that is for sure. Ferreira is their main striker this afternoon. This is going to be a tough one, that is for sure, for Burnley as they start their defence of the European Cup. The man in charge tonight is from France, Fabrice Morane. Well, terrific atmosphere here at the turf, as it always is on nights like this. It's Balotelli. What a chance this could be! Yes! Super Mario gets the Burnley's European Cup defence off to a very, very good start. The best possible start even. And 3.5 sides of Turf Moor explode with joy. Patov never even saw it. And it's a lovely play here from Ings. Beautiful through ball. Rip the Shakhtar defence to shreds. And Balotelli, with the toe of his foot, right foot, smashes it into the back of the net. And it gives Burnley lift off here with just 4 minutes gone. Perfect start, really, when you think about it. Wow. It's the best possible start. It may well settle a few nerves here as Burnley begin their defence of the crown they won back in May. This is Marlos to Bernard. And Ferreira is forward in this attack as well as Shakhtar looked to hit back and the goalkeeper's lost it. And in the end, Burnley got it away. And there were still a few nerves around this stadium there, and certainly in the Burnley defence, and they've given it away again. Malashev playing it in. Bernard. Marlos through. Marlos is in there again. Should be an equaliser. Ferreira's missed it. Whoa, Burnley got a let off there. Marlos doing all the donkey work. Ferreira, inches wide, and Burnley lucky to still be a goal up. Here's Kononenko. Burnley really in real problem. They just need to try and get themselves out of it and stop. Just play one or two simple balls. That's a good ball for Ings. Balotelli's away. Gray to the left if he chooses to. But Balotelli's gone right through on his own. Balotelli! I think the goalkeeper may have flipped that over. If he has, it's a good save. No, it would have asked a lot of Balotelli to have scored from there. No, he didn't. It was over the top actually. So Patov didn't actually flick it over. Kononenko. The more the Shakhtar have possession, the more likely they're looking to get back into it. This is Bernard. Pulled back across and well played, well used. Good cover. Here's Ings to Davis. Just couldn't get Balotelli away then. Otherwise, I think Mario might have been in there for goal number 2. And here comes Shakhtar again. Shapanenko to Bernard. He's having a lot to say for himself. Ferreira through now. And he's darted through the centre. This could be problems. Kononenko, and a good save again from Heaton. Not for the first time tonight. Having to produce heroics like that. Here's Hughes. Not a good ball again. Cut out. Stepanenko this time. Hughes again. He'll try again. Hughes. Can he get Balotelli away? Oh, just can't thread it through. It's last-ditch defending from Shakhtar. At the moment, they're holding in there, but they're playing some real dangerous counter-attacking football. Here they are again with Marlos. He's a danger as well. Marlos on the far side. 4 to go to half-time. And again, the tackle's flying in, but again, give it away. And in for the equaliser it goes. 1-1. Kobanenko has got it. And you can't say Burnley haven't been warned. Tom Heaton just seconds ago had produced heroics then. Damari Gray stupidly giving the ball away. One pass in. And Kobanenko just swiveled there with his left foot. And steers it beyond Tom Heaton into the back of the net. And Burnley have been pegged back here in this European Cup group phase. 1-1 here in the Champions League. Well, here comes Shakhtar in the second half. They're still looking dangerous on the attack, but here's Hughes now. Burnley need to play a lot better than what they did in the first half. That's a better ball from Hughes to Balotelli to Gray to Iggs. Good football this time from the Clarets. Now then, what's about the pass? And Hughes. Well, Robert Davis coming in. In the end, came to nothing in the end, but that was a bit more enterprising for Burnley. Tom Davis so close. So maybe making a much better connection on it. That might have been the toe touch, although it did look to come off a Shakhtar player last. I think the referee's got that wrong there. I think that should be a corner kick. The kick has been intercepted by Hughes. And here's Balotelli, but he just can't have the stamina to shake off this very dogged Shakhtar defence. Here's Damari Gray, but he's giving it away. And here come Bernard again. And now there's a foul there by Tom Davis. And that should be a booking at the very most. I'll be very surprised if it's a red card here. Should be a yellow here, I think. Oh, he's giving a red! Oh, that's a shocker from the French referee. That's an absolute shocker. How dare he do that? That's not a red card offence in my book. As Kobanenko, one of the scorers, is replaced by Tentino. How dare the French referee do that? That was an awful decision. Well, here come the 11 men against the 10. This is Bernard. And Bernard playing that in. And Marlos with the shot. And, oh, there's another foul. Oh, he's giving a penalty. Off the ball incident. And again, surely a yellow. Oh, he's giving another red. Well, that just sums up the prime example of an awful official. 2 undeserved red cards. Yes, it's a penalty. But it's not a malicious challenge. He's not the last man. The ball's nowhere near. How is that a red? Yellow at best. Meanwhile, Burnley having to make changes to accommodate the 2 red cards. Rooney and Shawcross off for Balotelli and Schürrle. I'm sure they're not happy having to be sacrificed. Well, here's Marlos now with a chance to really add real insult to injury. Oh, unlucky Tom Heaton. He gets right, but the kick was just too good. And Shakhtar Donetsk are in front for the first time in the game. And now they are right where they want to be now, the opposition, against the 9 men of Burnley, who have been really harshly dealt with by the French referee. It's a confident penalty by Marlos. And Tom Heaton did well to even guess right, because the kick was so accurate. But, well, it's tough justice on Burnley, really. Have been harshly down to, have been reduced harshly, in my opinion, down to 9 men by a French referee who doesn't really have a clue. Krychikov, well, good skills. It's easy for Shakhtar now. They're playing some really good football. Burnley struggling to get it away. Hits Bernard. He could make it even safer, and he's hit it over the bar. And the substitution's being made. I don't know where the board is, but it's number 7, Sharoff, on for the number 17. With 20 minutes of this game to go, and it's really, I think the French referees destroyed it for me as a contest, really. Not just from a Burnley viewpoint, but from a game viewpoint. I think that the Tom Davis was certainly a harsh one. And that's for Gerald Piqué as well. Make up your own minds, but in my opinion, it looked harsh as that ball. It's just too much of a lost cause for Danny Eakes to even chase. As Lecture comes off and Ferreira comes on. And still the referee's holding up an invisible numbers board. It's a real blip in EA's armoury, that. For what is a very good game, as Gavin Gamero comes on to replace Danny Ings, and still the invisible board is being held up. I wonder if it's an imaginary board that the fourth official's got at the moment. Trippier. And it's just past Gamero. He's having to play as a lone striker now, Gavin Gamero, which is tough for him. Here's Bernard knocking it forward. Shakakov is through. And he's onside. But again, Burnley just had enough numbers back. But they haven't got much time. Damari Gray, absolute tired as Stefanenko just nicks possession. They've been helped really by some generous referees, Shakhtar, there's no doubt about that. But Burnley have only themselves to blame, certainly on the equalising goal front, that's for sure. But here's Damari Gray, one last chance now. Has he got that one last bit of pace? He's on his own against 4 defenders. And he just couldn't do enough in the end. He was up against too many Shakhtar bodies, and that is proved in the end. Well, Shakhtar have won the game, but it's going to go down in the record books as a night where the French referee truly got it wrong for me as the referee. 2 red cards harshly given against Tom Davis and Gerard Piqué. Marlos got the winning goal from the penalty. It all started so brightly with Balotelli's penalty, then Kononenko equalised, then the 2 harsh red cards, then the penalty from Marlos, and it's finished rather frustratingly 2-1 to Shakhtar Donetsk. Well, that's the table after one game. Shakhtar top. Atletico Madrid and Feyenoord actually drew 2 apiece in the other game, and Burnley bottom. It's not often you see that. I'm very disappointed really with the referee, the French referee. I felt he could have erred on the side of caution and booked at least Tom Davis. I don't know about the second one, but it did look harsh as well. Whether he gave it because he was the last man, maybe, I don't know, but it was certainly nowhere near the ball. So how can he do that? I read. If you disagree with me in the comments below, please let me know. But that's a tough one for us to take, and it started so well with Barrio's goal. But never mind, we're still another 4-5 games to pull it round and keep our European defence very much alive. But that's it for this episode. A frustrating one, as I said at the start. It's been really tough, but we go to Wembley for the next one. Tottenham Hotspur, as we look to get back on the winning trail. In two bad results really, the draw against Leicester and the defeat here tonight. Well, let's hope it's going to be a victory at Wembley as we take on Tottenham. Till then, take care, bye bye.